Good afternoon. I'm John Newquist, and it's the Wall Street Weekly Wrap-Up for April 15th, 2023. And it was a week of numbers. And the first number I looked at was the equity outflows at the beginning of the week. People are pushing money into the European and the China stock funds and taking it out of the U.S. equities, which means for those companies that are running it, they're going to have to raise capital and sell some stock. But I think this is because everybody's waiting for the recession, and 50% of the money is on the side, and it will not come back until it has started. Apple and the computer industry, wow, and this is going to affect the chip makers, NVIDIA and AMD and Intel and everything else. We know the pandemic, everybody bought laptops, but holy smokes, Apple 40% down for PC year to year. Even Lenovo, the best, 30%. Nobody had a good quarter. Everybody is sitting on a lot of inventory in this sector. That was a tip-off when Samsung said, hey, we got to get this glut out of here, and we got to start selling the stuff. So you want to buy a computer, good time to buy. And if we look at the metals and gases, oil's still above $80 a barrel since the OPEC, Saudi, Russia, cut back. Gas is still cheap. And gas is 40% of all energy in the United States, so we should see 40% a lot lower prices for gas bills than everybody else. The metals have all done well. Gold's over 2,000, it's coming close. But I tried to pull up platinum, and platinum, you can see, broke a hard resistance with the number. And it's just a couple more resistance, and then you never know with platinum. It's going to be used more in catalytic converters than they are now instead of palladium, so we'll see. And again, the indexes, the S&P is 8% almost. It's what I always call it a year's worth of gain already in May. So a lot of people said sell in May, go away, because you got 8%. That's not bad. I looked at the Dow chart. Dow is coming back. It's at 2%. Remember, it was negative at the beginning of the year, and now we're starting to get an uptrend in it, and it broke up a little wedge, and so goes through it, and there's one more level. Now, most people are saying, no, we're going to test the November lows. This is where we don't know. I always say good stocks make money right out through the storm. Bitcoin's still above 30,000, despite everybody saying, sell it at 24, buy it at 12,000. Well, we bought it under 20, and it's up, quite a lot. 83% this year. 83%. If it was a stock, it would be the number 2 stock after NVIDIA this year. Pretty good. A lot of resistance levels. Will it go 40,000? I don't know, 50, 60. But everybody's watching it. Are we at this point like here? That was parabolic. This is kind of like a seesaw. So we'll see. It's fun watching. CPI, excluding food and energy, because energy went down quite a bit, and now it's going to go up because of the price of gasoline. So we know that's going to be higher, 5.6 overall. 5. That means prices are coming down, and you're going to see that. And it goes back to what Amazon just said this week. We're seeing people downsize the purchases instead of the top line, purchase that costs a little extra money. They're going down and downsizing just to have the same product, but maybe not as top brand. And the banks came out on Friday, and wow, Citibank just 51 cents it beat. Strong earnings, gapped up pretty good. The banks have been going sideways, But our favorite, JP Morgan, if you bought it in October at the lows, you've doubled your money. It gapped up a lot because it beat by 73 cents, $4 per share earnings. Huge, huge revenues. This is a monstrous revenue. 24% year to year. You think this was a tech stock, and it's a bank. So will it go up? I think they're going to push money back into the regional banks once the furor is over and people have more confidence. But right now, the big banks are benefiting. And I look at the chips now. We're going to see this downtrend. We got a small downtrend with AMD, and I'm sure you see with Samsung and other ones. This could come down to low. So we're going to sit there and watch this, because if it comes down for AMD down in 70s, we'll nibble some more. Because, like I said, we know the glut is up there. We know Samsung is on order, backlash, and they're not doing as many chips. So AMD, Intel, all these companies in the semiconductor, if you're going to take the profits, better take them now, because it's going to come down. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Have a good week. It's 80 degrees out here. It's really nice. And I'll talk to you later.